Guys, what's up? Sorry about the shit quality here. I'm on the way to the movie theater. I kind of wanted to just do really quickly. I'm going to go see The Fate of the Furious. I haven't seen the last two, but my brother wanted to see it again, and he loves these movies, and I wanted to go check it out. And I'm going to put a review up after this. So you're going to see my pre-reaction, and then I'll do a review after this. But I don't have any expectations going in. The only thing I want to say is that with Vin Diesel's character, he's like apparently a bad guy in this one or something. I don't want it to be where he's a double agent and he turns out to be good guy the whole time at the end. I want them to keep him as a bad guy, because I know they're doing like 3 or 4 more of these. That'd be cool to show that arc, because it would be interesting and something different for the franchise. But if I really enjoy this, I'm going to go back and watch 6 and 7. So, but no expectations right now. Not expecting a whole lot. So we'll see how it goes. I'm about the theater now, so not seeing it in IMAX or anything special. Just going to regular, standard. So I'll get back to you guys when I get out of the theater. All right. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, it's Jeff. Welcome back to the Geek Blend. Thanks for joining me tonight. I'm going to do a review of The Fate of the Furious. Not going to get really in depth in it. Just kind of go over it real quickly while it's fresh in my mind. Just got out of the theater. It's like 1 in the morning, so I'm going to do this review as quickly as possible. So, first thing I'm going to do is talk about the acting. Vin Diesel, The Rock, Tyrese, Ludacris, Charlize Theron, dang it, I can't remember Michelle Rodriguez, who plays Letty. They all did great. I think they did fantastic for what they were doing with their characters. Of course, I think the standouts were Dwayne Johnson, Jason Statham, Kurt Russell, and Vin Diesel. I think those were the standout performances. I think they did a really good job. Jason Statham and Dwayne Johnson have this great dynamic in this movie where they hate each other like with a passion, and then they kind of end up respecting each other in the end, which is really cool. I like that. Also, really quickly, fair warning, I haven't seen the last 2. I didn't see 6 or 7, so I didn't know who Luke Evans' character was at the end. I just knew he was in it. I've been told by people, because I didn't think I was ever going to get into these movies again. Really quickly, I really loved the first one. Liked the second one a lot. Did not like the third one. The fourth one was great. The fifth one was pretty good. And I didn't see 6 or 7. So they've all been pretty decent to me, except for the third one, of course, which we will not talk about, because I thought it was terrible. Okay, so the plot, I think it worked really well. There will be some minor spoilers, so if you don't want to know anything about this movie going into it, pause this, go watch it, come back, and resume it. So if there's some spoilers, I apologize, but I just warned you, there's spoilers coming, possibly. I'm not really going to get really super in-depth though, so I'm not going to ruin every single plot detail. But there will be spoilers coming. So the whole thing revolves around Dom is basically forced into working for a character called Cypher, which is they thought was an organization, but it's actually just a person, played by Charlize Theron. And she did a really good job in this movie as a villain. I thought she's done great with villain roles in the past. In Snow White and the Huntsman, she was just remarkable in that. And after I saw that movie, and I went and saw the one with Angelina Jolie, the Disney one, Maleficent, I thought that was bad, because what Charlize Theron had done in that film with that character was awesome. And it just, that was she's not that good. Or Jolie's not that good as this character, because she was so good as that character. But I'm getting off track again. But Charlize Theron was good as a bad guy. That's what I was getting at there. I thought she did a really good job. She was very kind of subtle. And you could tell that her character basically had trained herself not to get emotional and not to care about anything. So what people can say, well, her performance was really bland, or she didn't do a lot of emoting, or you can tell her character, the way she talked to Dom basically was when we care for somebody or people in our family, it's because we're, trained, our brains are trained to feel that way. It's like human instinct, survival instinct. And she's learned to tone it out and not care about shit like that. So that kind of worked with what she was doing with the character. Kurt Russell was in this film. He was back. I believe he was in the last one or the last 2 from what I've been told. He was great, as always. He's one of my favorite actors. He can never really do anything wrong. Even in Death Proof, he still didn't do very wrong. That was just a terrible, terrible script and a terrible film. But we won't get into that either. Just Kurt Russell one of my favorite films of all time is The Thing, and that movie works so well because of the dynamic between him and the other characters. And he's such a good actor that he just brings everybody in to their A game. From what I've heard people in interviews, that he brings other people up to another level with their acting. So he was great. Dwayne The Rock Johnson was great. He's one of my favorite actors. We all knew watching him in WWE in the late 90s that he was going to be a star. So I'm glad to see him do his thing in this. I really enjoyed the dynamic of what they did with, like I said, how they brought Dom to be bad, like turn against his family and his team. And then the reason why, basically, because he had a son with this other woman he had been with while they thought Letty was dead when she had been, working and doing something covert. That's why he worked for this girl, because she had the kid and the mom. And he had to basically do what she said because, that's his child and he doesn't want to lose his child because that was the threat. I'll kill your child if you don't do what I say. So he's doing everything she said. Everything. And except for a couple things he was screwing up, but I thought it was a good reason. I wasn't expecting the greatest reason for that. So I'm happy that they gave us a better reason than I thought. I was kind of hoping from what I saw in the trailers that it was going to be that he was actually going to be the villain. And then down the road in the last few, he would be like the main villain. But it didn't work out that way. But I liked how they did it. And it wasn't a cop-out like I kind of thought it was going to be from the trailers. That he would just, in my mind, I'm like, he's just going to be like good at the end, just snap back to good or be a double agent. But how they did it and how he set her up the whole time was a really good thing. The action set pieces were great. The car chases were great. The car chase in New York with all the cars being controlled by the hackers to like chase down this Russian ambassador, that was one of the coolest car scenes I've ever seen in a movie. It was really good, really worth watching on the big screen, really fun. The dynamic they had between each other when they had to realize that Dom turned on them was also great, how they played off each other, and because they were all freaking out about it. They didn't know what to do because they never had anything like that happen. So I liked how they did that. Everybody did a really good job in this movie. I think I already went over the standouts in the beginning, but those are usually always the standouts in most movies that they're in. Vin Diesel being the big one, and The Rock, of course, and then him and Jason Statham and Luke Evans showing up at the end. That was really cool too. I have to go back and watch those other two movies just to see why the hell his face is all burned up. So, but ending was very good. There was no like after credit scene, so you guys don't have to worry about that. I looked online and apparently Vin Diesel cut it for some reason because he didn't want to. I don't know why. I didn't read the article. I just knew that he cut it. So we didn't have to stay because my brother, actually, who I just saw with, he saw Fast Five and he left the theater right when it was over. So he didn't get the reveal at the end credits that Letty was still alive. I told him about them. I'm like, yeah, wasn't that great? He's like, what? I didn't even know that. I'm like, well, go watch it again and stay till the end this time. Don't just run out. I think he probably had to go to the bathroom, but it's like stay till the very end so you know what's really going on. Because sometimes these people do really sneaky things with their movies. And now with Marvel doing it all the time, you expect it half the time. So that's why I had to look it up just to make sure they didn't do it. But there is no after credit scene. You don't have to wait through the credits. No mid credit scene, nothing. So you're good after this to just get up and go out. Really good ending. I don't know what they're going to do in the future installments. The character that Charlize Theron played, Cypher, she's still alive. So I'm sure that's going to come into play, that she's going to build up her forces and come after them probably again. So we'll see what happens with that. But that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to the next one now. I wasn't expecting this one to be that great. In all honesty, I kind of went in with low expectations and didn't know what to expect. And I was like, if it's fun, it's fun. If it's not, whatever. So, but I really enjoyed it. I really did. And it's time to give it a rating. And I really haven't decided what I'm going to do as a rating system on this channel yet. When Jason comes into the fold with me, to do the next movie review we're going to do, which is Guardians Volume 2, next theatrical review, I believe that's what we're going to do. We're going to discuss what we're going to do for a rating system. So right now I'm going to do 1 through 10. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this an 8. I thought it was really solid. A really, really fun entry in the franchise. They did something different with it, and I enjoyed it. So if you guys really like these movies, go check it out in the theater. If you're not sure, and you want to wait till Redbox, that's fine too. But if you really like these movies and you like action and you like the big car chase scenes and stuff, it really works on the big screen really well. So I recommend you guys go check it out in the theater if you're really into this stuff. Thanks again for watching the review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As you notice, I've done a lot more videos in the last week since I got back from Star Wars Celebration. I've got more videos coming this week. I'm going to try to do a video a day as much as possible, or a podcast. Go on the iTunes channel or the Podomatic channel. I have a podcast up this week from like yesterday. I'm going to try to do podcasts or a video every day this week, and try to, even if it's just small little news videos, I'm going to try to do something every day so we can get the channel back and the activity back up. So appreciate you guys checking out the video. If you like this video, hit that like button. And if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button real hard. That way we can get you guys back on the channel and check out what we're doing in the future. Got some big things coming, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. And also, if you'd share this video on social media or just share it all over that people can check out the channel and see what's going on, I'd appreciate that. Again, thanks guys for watching. I hope you have a good, what is now a Tuesday. It's like 1:30 in the morning. And enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks guys.